Hi YouTube, it's me, Clara Hermit. This is my YouTube channel and I know that I have been missing, MIA, missing in action for quite some time here on YouTube, and that I've been pretty slack, inconsistent, blah 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 blah, and I certainly haven't been doing any of these naked truths. I am back and I am very, very naked right now. I am at my most vulnerable and I wanted to talk to you about where I've been, what I've been doing and why I haven't been here on YouTube. So my life has been a bit mental. If you've watched my videos over the years, you'll kind of probably know a little bit about my life, a little bit about my history and the ups and the downs of the life of Clara Hermit. And I think that the one thing that I know that I want to do is that I want to be a presenter. That's just the one thing that I found by mistake. I never had this big dream or this big vision, and I didn't discover it until I was 21, and at that time I was really shy and I wasn't very good at it, but it just gave me this freedom where I'd been kind of like bullied at school and really didn't like myself very much. Stepping in front of a camera just allowed me to drop that kind of persona and just to be who I felt I was and who I am, and to talk freely and to be open and to make jokes, and that's what happened. And then I went on to work for Grime Daily and interview lots of different artists. I've worked for various different people, BBC Radio 1 Extra, BT Sport, and I had an absolute whale of a time. But then I had to have these bad boys removed, so my breast tissue removed, and I had a reconstruction done because I carried the BRCA1 gene, which gave me an increased chance of getting breast cancer, which is what my mum and my sister died from. So when I did that operation, I kind of stopped working and I found myself thinking like, what am I doing with my life? Who am I? I feel like by the age that I'm at, I should have like achieved loads more than I have. I should be further along in life. I should be more successful. I should definitely have a boyfriend. I should be thinking about getting married. What am I going to do about having kids? And all of that stuff was just like playing in my head. And then I started thinking, do I really love these jobs that I've got, or is it just something that I thought I should do and now I'm doing it? I don't know if I love it. And I was super paranoid about whether I was ever going to get to where I wanted to get to, and I just became like this anxious mess. And that's when I decided to go traveling, which I did, and there's loads of videos here on my channel about my travels. I went for 10 whole entire months and it was the most amazing thing that I've ever done. So if any of you are thinking about going traveling, you should go. And then I came home, and since then I've kind of been like, who am I? What am I doing? Like, how do I find my way? If I want to present again, like, how do I work my way back into that? I did a series of Heart to Heart here on YouTube, and I've been doing some stuff over on Wall of Comedy, which I've really enjoyed. But I really am so passionate about making documentaries that can help people look at the world that they live in and their lives and themselves differently, that can give them hope, that can give them change. And they're the kind of things that I want to make. And I have been trying so hard, trust me, with pitching ideas to channels, and the wait that they put you through before they decide whether it's a yes or whether it's a no is a long one. I don't have an agent, and I am just constantly trying to work with different production companies and make things happen, and as of yet they haven't happened. And there was a time, like even recently, where when I heard no, I would get really upset and I would kind of spiral down into this place where I'm like, I can't do this, I am not good enough, I don't want to be here anymore, like what's the point? I'm never going to be successful, this is never going to happen for me. And when I found myself in that place, I was like, hold on a second, you know, I don't want to live my life like this. I don't want to live my life like where my happiness and my mood and my frame of mind is dependent on someone else's decision. So if you're wondering where I've been, I've been working really hard on myself and on making changes so that when things don't go exactly as they're planned or exactly as I wanted them to, that I don't completely lose my shit and I don't go through this massive experience of just being so miserable and unhappy. So yeah, I wanted to change that. But having said all of that, But having said all of that, I still really want to be successful, and I still really want to do what I set out to do. And there is this big thing looming over me, which is age. Woo! And as you get older, especially as a woman, there's pressure on you in so many ways to have done so many things, and it makes my head want to explode. I'm like, which one am I supposed to choose? Which one am I supposed to focus on? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. There's no guidance, there's no real like rule book to this stuff. Society would have us believe there is a rule book and we should tick off these things, but you know what, this is my experience and this is my life, and I really want to be successful. And so right now, that's where my energy's going: reading books, making lists, sitting and speaking to people who are in positions that I would love to be in, and just really kind of trying to absorb as much as I can and realise that the change has to come in my head first for me to see change on the outside, and that is what I've been working on. So that's it really. That kind of sums it up. That's where I've been, MIA, missing in action. I have decided now that I will be appearing here more regularly on your I was going to say your screens. It could be your phone, it could be a computer, it could be a TV, it could be whatever. And I will be speaking about loads more topics. I am back. This is Clara Hermit saying I'm back, and I am going to be consistent. And if I don't, please make sure that you message me, that you go on my Instagram or my Twitter and tell me off, because right now the only person that can help me get to where I want to get is me, and I need to be better, and I want to be better and be more consistent so that I can rely on myself. And I think that that's something that's really come to light within my life, is that as a child, after my mum died, I didn't really have anyone I could rely on, and it was always this constant roller coaster. There wasn't really people behaving consistently in my life, and so maybe the behaviour patterns that I learned weren't particularly helpful, and it's taken me a long time to overcome them, but I am there now, and yeah, I'm ready to move forward and succeed. Hopefully you will love and support on the journey. This is Clara Hermit, this is my YouTube channel. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you do. If you are already subscribed, please like the video, show some love in the comments section, because ultimately that is what this is all about. It's all about the love.